college. I've hung out with him approximately 3 times. He is gorgeous and sweet and like a little country in like a very cute way.
My big fat fabulous life star Whitney Thor has been going through a lot lately. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel My Big Fat Fabulous Life. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Recently, she came forward with information about significant weight loss. Genuinely, Whitney Thor has been struggling with the loss of her mother and has symptoms present that are concerning. Also, speculations are circling that she may not have the purest of motives with her mother, Bab's funeral. But now, people have been questioning her about excluding 2 of her closest friends, Heather Sykes and Lenny Alahat. Whitney Thor's recent events. Sadly, Whitney Thor lost her mother in December of 2022. She has become somewhat distraught with the realization she is having memory loss since her mother's death. Every part of her life has been directly or indirectly affected by this significant loss in her life. She recently experienced a large amount of weight loss that has fans theorizing the cause as well. What is going on with Heather and Lenny? In brief, Whitney Thor posted an Instagram video of her posing with 2 people whose faces are covered. As 2 photos scrolled back and forth with a blonde-haired woman emoji covering the other women's faces. Lynyrd Skynyrd's Sweet Home Alabama plays in the background. It was to tease My Big Fat Fabulous Life Season 11. The caption said, "Can't wait for y'all to meet all the wonderful new people in my life. Having a lot of fun with these 2 this weekend." In response, online commenters jumped to point out she didn't acknowledge familiar faces from past seasons. Noticeably excluded were ex and friend Lenny Alahat and bestie Heather Sykes. Poking back at her, one user asked where Lenny and Heather were, commenting, "Did you get rid of some of the old people in your life? Out with the old and in with the new?" From the questions that popped up quickly, people assumed that Whitney Thor is treating this as an out with the old in with the new situation. Even though she is catching flack for this, she also had fans pushed back on her behalf. Some fans attempted to defend Thor, calling out the rudeness of the original comment. But Thor let them know she could take care of it by saying, "Please get a life, and stop saying **** you have no earthly idea about." Whitney Thor set the record straight saying, "Lenny Alahat is at my house every M/W/F. with a crying laughing emoji. As for Heather, Whitney Thor quipped, "I'm not sure where Heather is at this exact moment." Surprisingly, Heather Sykes quickly responded that she was in her bed. Thor acknowledged saying, "There you go." Presently, Heather Sykes' Instagram profile shows a busy mom raising her children. Seemingly, she is pursuing her musical acting career. The 2 seem like they are fine, but only time will tell. One commenter's response seems to profoundly answer the original question. People can add to their circle of friends without getting rid of others. Do you think there is a rift between Whitney Thor and her old crew? Was this an intuitive assumption by fans? Is there something to the exclusion of Lenny and Heather? Drop us some comments below to tell us what you think is going on. Whitney Thor, the vibrant and effervescent star of TLC's My Big Fat Fabulous Life, has always been surrounded by a close-knit circle of friends. Among them, Heather Sykes and Lenny Alahat have been prominent figures. Their relationships, full of laughter, tears, and memorable moments, have captivated audiences. However, recent developments have sparked rumors and speculations. Did Whitney drop her good friends Heather and Lenny? To understand the intricacies of Whitney's friendships, we must delve into the past, examining the foundations of these relationships and the events that have unfolded over the years. Heather Sykes, a friendship rooted in understanding. Heather Sykes entered Whitney's life during a pivotal time. Both women were navigating their own challenges and found solace in each other's company. Heather, with her compassionate nature and supportive attitude, became Whitney's confidant. They shared everything from personal struggles to professional dreams. Their bond was evident on screen. Heather often appeared in episodes, lending a listening ear and offering sage advice. She was there during Whitney's highs and lows, proving time and again that their friendship was one of genuine connection and mutual respect. Lenny Alahat, the ex-boyfriend turned friend. Lenny Alahat's entry into Whitney's life was marked by romance. The two began dating, and their relationship was a significant storyline in the show. Despite the eventual breakup, they managed to maintain a friendship that was both rare and admirable. After their romantic relationship ended, Lenny continued to appear on the show, showcasing a different dynamic with Whitney. They navigated the complexities of a post-relationship friendship, often discussing their past and supporting each other in new ventures. In the fast-paced world of reality television, friendships are often put to the test. For Whitney, the pressures of filming, personal growth, and evolving dynamics led to rumors about her relationships with Heather and Lenny. Fans began to notice their absence from her social media and fewer appearances on the show. Social media speculations. Social media plays a significant role in the lives of reality TV stars. Whitney's followers are quick to notice changes, and the reduced presence of Heather and Lenny in her posts did not go unnoticed. Speculations began swirling. Had Whitney distanced herself from these longtime friends? The whispering winds of change. The absence of Heather and Lenny in Whitney's life raised questions. Were they just busy with their own lives, or was there something more significant at play? Fans speculated about potential conflicts, new friendships, and changing priorities. The whispers grew louder, but concrete answers were elusive. In an effort to address the rumors, Whitney took to her social media platforms. She shared her thoughts in a heartfelt post, emphasizing the importance of friendships and the complexities of life changes. "Life is full of transitions," Whitney wrote. "Sometimes those we care about aren't as present in our lives, not because of a lack of love, but because we are all on our unique journeys. Heather and Lenny are incredibly important to me, and our bonds are strong. Life just has a way of evolving, and we must evolve with it." Whitney's words were sincere, but they also left room for interpretation. She acknowledged the distance, but reaffirmed her affection for both Heather and Lenny. Professional pursuits. Heather Sykes, a woman of many talents, found herself diving into new professional opportunities. Her career, which had been steadily growing, now demanded more of her time and attention. Heather's entrepreneurial spirit led her to start new ventures, and with those ventures came the need for focus and dedication. Personal growth. Heather was also on a journey of personal growth. She had been exploring new hobbies, traveling, and investing in self-care. This period of self-discovery was crucial for Heather, and while it meant less time with friends, it was a necessary step in her own evolution. Addressing the distance. In an interview with a lifestyle magazine, Heather spoke candidly about her relationship with Whitney. "Whitney and I have been through so much together," she said. "Our bond is unbreakable. Sometimes life takes us in different directions, but that doesn't diminish the love and respect we have for each other." Heather's words echoed Whitney's sentiments. The distance was not about a falling out, but rather a natural progression of their individual journeys. Chapter 6. Lenny's Path. Artistic Endeavors. Lenny Alahat, always the artist at heart, had been pouring his energy into his art. His passion for painting and creativity required solitude and concentration. Lenny's work began receiving recognition, and he was often traveling for exhibitions and collaborations. Navigating personal changes. On a personal level, Lenny was also dealing with changes, new relationships, personal challenges, and a desire to carve out his own space in the world meant he had less time to spend with Whitney. Despite this, Lenny remained supportive of Whitney's endeavors, often commenting on her posts with encouraging words. The friendship factor. In a podcast interview, Lenny addressed the rumors about his friendship with Whitney. "We're good," he said. "Whitney and I have a unique bond. We've seen each other through a lot, and that doesn't just go away. We may not hang out as much, but the respect and care are always there." Chapter 7. The Nature of Evolving Friendships. Understanding growth. Friendships, like all relationships, evolve over time. The experiences shared, the mutual growth, and the individual paths taken contribute to these changes. Whitney, Heather, and Lenny were no exception. Their journeys were intertwined, but also uniquely their own. The spotlight of reality television adds another layer of complexity. Public scrutiny, demanding schedules, and personal branding can strain even the strongest relationships. Whitney's journey from an advocate for body positivity to a reality TV star brought with it both opportunities and challenges. As Whitney's career flourished, her priorities naturally shifted. She had new responsibilities, new projects, and new people entering her life. Balancing these with old friendships required conscious effort and sometimes difficult choices. Despite the distance, the bonds between Whitney, Heather, and Lenny remained intact.